Hi, this is Arif Fahruddin. Welcome to Asian Agribiz Podcast. Today, I will be interviewing Dr. Budi Tanganjaya, technical consultant at U.S. Grains Council and Indonesian animal nutrition researcher, about the impact of Russia-Ukraine war towards feed grains trade in Southeast Asia. Hello, Dr. Budi. Thank you for joining this podcast. The Russia-Ukraine war has been a hot issue also for the feed industry. How do you see the impact of this war so far towards supply, demand, and price of feed grains in Southeast Asia?
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank you for the question. Let's have a look the global corn production, supply, and demand. Last year, the corn production reaching 1,198 million ton in the world. Look at the demand. The demand last year is only 1,187. So the production just a little bit higher than the demand of the corn. Last few years, the production is less than demand. So the production is less than the demand for the last 3 years before 2021. However, the deficit during last year was covered by the ending stock from the previous year. So in essence, that the global supply and demand of the corn is become match between supply and demand. So there's a limited residue of the corn. That's reason the supply disruption may influence the price of the corn in the world. Let's have a look in Southeast Asia. In Southeast Asia, there is deficit in corn. For example, in Vietnam, last year, import around 12.5 million ton. Thailand also import the corn from neighboring country like Laos or Myanmar. Malaysia import more than 3 million ton per year. The Philippines and Indonesia is not importing so much corn. However, those two countries compensate the demand of the corn because of the deficit in the corn with wheat. So they're using a lot of wheat to substitute of the corn. So what happened regarding about the impact of the war? Let's have a look the impact of the war recently happened in the world. Ukraine is number one and number four corn exported in the world. Ukraine exporting around 32 million metric ton of the corn. However, because of the war, they stopped exporting corn. There's reason by the price increased very quickly within a week. So look at the price in the last week. I pick up the data comparing the price on 25th February comparing 3rd of March, which is just a few days ago. The corn price increased very significantly, approximately about 90 cents per bushel from 6.6 US dollar per bushel to become 7.5 US dollar per bushel. Not only corn price going up, soybean price also going up around 90 cents, similar, starting from 15.9 to become 16.8 dollar per bushel. However, if you look at the wheat price, because of the war within a week, the wheat price increased very significantly. Before, during the 25th of February, the price of soft wheat around 8.4 US dollar per bushel. Now the price of wheat is increasing almost $12.9 a bushel. Not only soft wheat but also hard wheat is increased significantly. So that's the situation because the war. So what happened because of the war? Southeast Asian country have to be prepared. So look at because Southeast Asia country depending on the corn because not sufficient on the corn. At the same time also we rely upon the protein meal sources. Look at the Indonesian situation. The price of because the high price of the world corn, which is approximately about $417 per metric ton, the price of the corn in Indonesia is cheaper than imported. Current price of the corn in Indonesia is 5,400. So because the high price of the energy, because the war is influencing of the oil price, the crude palm oil continue to increase, reaching around 17,000 rupiah per kilo Indonesia. But we have to be careful because high price of the wheat in the world also affecting the demand of the wheat for animal feed. The feed mill have to pay high price of the wheat. If you go back to feed formulation, it's impossible to use wheat anymore. So you have to rely upon the corn locally available. So we expect for Indonesia in near future, the corn price will increase because the world demand is going up. So in Southeast Asia, we recommend that for the nutritionists, in order to find alternative of the corn price going up, you have to use the feed formulation to identify what are the ingredients available that can reduce the cost of the feed. Not only corn, but also when the soybean meal price going up, although the soybean meal price going up is much less compared to corn, but still the soybean price in the world is going up because US put the policy to increase the biodiesel production. So in that case, US company developing the new crushing plant to produce more soybean oil. That's the reason why soybean oil going up and soybean will be going up also. In addition to the high price of the corn and soybean meal, including wheat because of the war, the challenge in availability of the container for logistics is also still there. So be sure that all the feed mill have to watch the corn and substitute situation, and then also monitor what happened with the price of the soybean. So this is my comment regarding what the situation lately because of the war between Russia and Ukraine. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to the show on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.